What is good, fellow Showdown connoisseurs? Today we're going to be having another discussion video, and we're going to be taking a look at Froslass and the possible stat allocations it could receive for its Mega Evolution. Now, like I will be saying in this video, the ones before and the ones after, Froslass has not been officially confirmed by the Pokemon Company or Game Freak, but our GOAT Central Leaks dropped a list of leak megas earlier this year, and every single Mon on the list that has been announced for a mega by the creators of Legend ZA has been on that list. So we're going to continue shilling Central Leaks mega list, and we're going to continue having these discussion videos. Now, Mega Froslass only makes the most sense because Glalie received a Mega Evolution in Oras, but Froslass didn't. So it only makes sense that Froslass would receive a much needed evolution that you can see by looking at its stats. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it, right? So you got Froslass with a modest nature and 252 special attack. It's sitting at a measly 284 special attack stat, which is honestly quite underwhelming, and you can't really run a modest nature because if you do, you're missing out on crucial speed stat points. Like, you have to run timid to get to base 110, which is 350, and a 259 special attack stat is just not going to cut it. So like in previous videos, we're going to use this bar, the 100%, and we're going to be allocating our stats from it, and when it reaches 0, we will be finished. So right off the bat, Froslass is going to need a massive boost to its special attack or its attack stat to be viable. I don't know if they're going to make it a physical or special attacker. It can honestly go either way, but only having these defenses and only having 100 stat points to distribute, you're going to be on a pretty tight scale here. So if we're going to look at the category, like the status moves that it gets to set up, it gets absolutely no nasty plot, no calm mind, absolute nada. Froslass does not get a single boosting move for its special attack stat. Let's look at, well, if you go back to category again, it doesn't even get a single move to boost its physical attack stat. So Froslass is really working with a limited number of options here. The most it can do is debuff the opponent with moves such as Lair, Fake Tears, and all that, but that's more doubles oriented stuff. So unless they give Froslass Nasty Plot or Calm Mind or some other signature boosting move, it's gonna need a lot of stat reallocation to be even considered to be used as a mega at all. So it doesn't even get freeze dry. Like, there's almost no reason to ever use Froslass at all. Glalie gets freeze dry. Why doesn't Froslass get freeze dry? Anyways, looking at the special attack stat here, I'm honestly tempted to just go ahead and dump like 40 into a special attack stat. But 120 isn't even high enough to justify using Froslass over something else. So I'm actually going to go ahead and axe 50 from the pool right here and drop that into special attack. And that's insane because it's only going to put us at 130 special attack. That's pretty average. 130 special attack and 110 speed, these are Latios stats, right? It's going to need a speed boost as well. Honestly, I'm thinking we need to give this 140 speed. So we're gonna drop 140 and we're gonna go ahead and axe 30 from here. Wait, we're just sitting at 50, right? So if the speed went from 110 to 140, that means we actually have only 20 to work with. 140 speed and 130 special attack. Honestly, I think we should just tie the speed and special attack. It's gonna leave us with 10, right? Now I'm gonna start hope maxing, and in my hope maxing, I'm going to lower its attack stat, right? I'm gonna lower its attack stat by, I want to say 40 points, but I don't think Game Freak would ever literally chop an attack stat in half, unless your name is Mega Beedrill. But I'm gonna hope max anyway, and I'm gonna chop its attack stat in half. So now we have 40 points left to play with, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop that back in this bag and put us at 50. Now, its defenses do need some work. I want to give it at least 85 in special defense, and 85 in defense. So that's gonna leave us with what, 20 points? Because if we're going up by 15, that makes 30. Now with 20 points left, I think Froslass could actually benefit from having a special attack stat of 150. And we can just put the other 10. Honestly, into defenses. Now this is me ultimately cope maxing to the finest. We will probably never see stats like this on Froslass, but if you ever want to have Froslass be justified to run as a mega, it's gonna need to look something like this, right? Game Freak or the Pokemon company is gonna have to shuffle some cards with Froslass's stats around to make it viable, because if its mega stats do not look anything similar to this, Mega Froslass is going to probably only rise one tier from wherever it currently is. What is it, ZU? So it's gonna go from ZU to NU if its stats don't look something like this. With max defense, max special attack investment and a modest nature, you're sitting at 438. When it comes to speed, if you run a timid nature, you're sitting at 416, right? If you don't get Froslass stats like this, it is going to be absolutely abysmal, and it's going to pale in comparison to any other Mega. We saw what happened with Mega Glalie. It's a gimmick mon. It sets up spikes and then it explodes. So, hope maxing to the finest, but it's probably unlikely that we're going to see Froslass this optimized. We can only hope for the best. So, like I said in previous videos, hop in the comments. Let me know if you think Froslass is going to be overwhelming or underwhelming. Let me see your stat predictions, stat spreads, and let me know if I am hope maxing a bit too much, because I personally think I am. I don't think we're gonna see anything like this for Froslass, but if I was in the driver's seat, Froslass would definitely be getting some justice. So that's it for this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.